Alright guys, it's Tuesday. I'm videoing, I'm driving. That can only mean one thing. We're going to race bikes in Richardson, Texas. Guys, super excited to be out here doing the BA combo as usual. I don't know who's going to be here for sure. No Luma's in the B race. Don't know who's coming for the A. Maybe Sebastian's going to be out in the B. That'd be awesome. I don't really have a plan. I'm going to talk to the guys when we get there, see what we can develop, and hopefully do some fun bike racing. I'm leaving for Montana in a few days, so I'll be gone for a week, and I'm just looking to relax and have a good time. Fitness is kind of blah right now since I'm going on vacation, but I mean, it's good. You know, it's neither great nor bad. So anyway, super excited to get out here and race bikes. Don't know what I'm gonna name the video or anything, but we'll see what happens and we'll just go from there. Don't forget to subscribe to my stupid YouTube channel. Look, I got t-shirts. I'm legit 902 or 3 subscribers today. Guys, we're almost to 1,000. This is awesome. Super excited. Let's go race bikes. See y'all in a minute. That's so stupid. Why did I do that every time? Let's try it again. See y'all. That's also stupid. All right, let's race bikes.
Okay, y'all, here we are, Richardson, Texas. Before we go any further, I've got to do this stupid subscribe thing. Guys, I'm at 906. Let me double check. 906 subscribers last check. We need 94 more to monetize this channel, and YouTube is going to pay me, I'm sure, lots of money to make these extremely amateur videos. But y'all don't watch this channel for high quality. Look at that water. That's incredibly dangerous. We're now making a dangerous sport more dangerous with the presence of water. All right. That's it. Subscribe to the channel, please, for the love of goodness. Guys, normal players are out here. We're missing a few, but we have Mr. Looney up there in the TurboVelo kit on his nice new S-Works. We've got Michelle. We have Mr. Webb up there, the Taco. We're missing Luma from the team. He's out this week. But I have Sebastian here, which is awesome. So Sebastian did a lot of work. Had Mustafa out here, and this dude just crushed it. So anyway, lots of good riders out here. Look at that, Maximilian, and I'm going to do 600 watts. Max is kind of like, I don't know what he's doing, but he's just working like he does. And I come around him, and I just do what I do, 400 watts for maybe a minute or two. Because why not? I hate being attacked. I would rather just set this up, and that's exactly what I do. So just doing what I do. We're going to fast forward a little bit and see where we end up. All right, 3.5 minutes in, some attacks start to go, and yeah, I'm just jumping in here. I believe that was actually someone on my team. That could have been Mustafa, but there's Chris Merle up there. Chris, don't forget to watch those old videos I told you to watch. Roy D. Mercer prank videos. All right. There is Mr. Clint Westoff in his Pop A kit because he is a pop elitist. There's the guy that has the funny seat cover in his Elevate kit in the super short jersey. I keep meaning to ask him about that seat cover. It's odd. Justin, I hope you're happy. I'm not drinking coffee because of your comments about me slurping. So I'm just trying not to make any weird slurping noises that will freak Justin out. All right, we are 8.5 minutes in. I don't know what's happening, but here we go. I'm sure something's going to happen because I've fast-forwarded to this point. There's Mustafa in front of me in his United kit. And I think this guy, there we go. Little attack-looking thing. I follow this gentleman, and we just sit up. That was super weird. Don't know why that happened. I guess I read that wrong, but I tell Mustafa stay on it. There's Sebastian on his sweet new Bianchi. Just kidding. Bianchi. And yeah, so I'd say just make sure Mustafa sees that and stays on it, and he does. Does a great job. Just riding really smart. So Jack's over there on the right. So far, so good, guys. This is going to be ultimately about a 38-minute race. And so my fitness was not amazing coming into this, but I knew I wasn't in horrible shape. I was ready to do some work if I needed to. There's Mateo over there on the yellow Trek. He's no longer yellow Trek. He has a name. Congratulations. And I think that's Kevin is his name. I finally learned this, I think, because he beats me. Surprise. But Dallas Bike Works, I guess former known as Dallas Bike Works, beats me. I don't think he likes me. I get the don't like me vibe, which is weird because a lot of people reword that. Not many people don't like me because I'm honestly a pretty nice person. I'm not really a rude person. But anyway, maybe I said something about it in a video he doesn't like or something. All right, so we're cruising along back through the water puddle there. God, I hate water on courses, but it's not on a turn, so not too bad. But I'm following Jack's wheel here because I don't want him getting away. Also don't want Kevin Bikeworks getting away. I hope that's actually his name. I should probably look that up and just verify. I'm not going to take the time to do that. All right, but staying on Looney's wheel here as well, I know who to follow and who to watch. We had a lot of guys. There's a Cadence guy on the outside. I don't think I see a teammate with that. There's Sebastian. Awesome. He's going to go with that. There's Big Bryn Miller fitting in his sausage suit. Yeah, just that's an inside joke, I guess. I don't know. There's a lot of play try guys are out here. They come out here and do a lot of training at these races, which is awesome to see youth out here racing bicycles. And we're going to accelerate, and then I'm just going to cruise around here following wheels. Mr. Looney goes a little bit, and I'm, of course, going to go with that. I know he's a strong cyclist, so if a strong man wants to pull you around, you take the wheel and go with him. We're catching Mustafa here, but that's okay. Thank you, Mustafa, for that effort. And I'm going to stay with Mr. Looney, doing approximately 0 watts. Is something going to come on the outside? And I think it does. And I do approximately 900 watts to go with this Cadence rider. Of course, Jack is there, and I think I see Jack, and I know that, hey, I should stay on that wheel. And I think Sebastian, there he is going to stay on Jack's wheel. Awesome work, Sebastian. Thank you, sir. So this is all good stuff. Wind is from the right here, guys. Pretty nice little north wind. Not too strong, but it's definitely out of the north, coming off to our right, which is odd. We normally don't have a north wind. Get a little flyer by this guy. Looks like Bikeworks follows it. Yeah, and I'm going after those. Getting on those wheels because Looney's going as well. And I didn't have a teammate with that, so I wanna be with it. Bet Mustafa's back there recovering, hopefully, because he has a great race, honestly. Sorry, Justin, I'm going to drink water. Hopefully it wasn't too close to the microphone. All right, there's Bikeworks Kevin, I think. I hope I'm getting his name right now. All right, we're still at 13 minutes. I bet we're going to fast forward here in a minute. It's going to get spicy. Not sure who that is. Tried to take Looney's wheel, but I said, nah, that's my wheel. All right. Fast forward 15 and a half minutes. There's Mustafa again, so he must have sent another one, and we brought him back. Probably gave me a minute to recover, and I stay on these wheels. It's like Chris maybe here in front of me. Nope, I go around that to close this gap. That gap had opened. I think Max was up there, and maybe Jack. Is that Jack up there or a play try? I can't tell. Yeah, but I just did a little dig to make sure we kept that in range. Oh, that was Jack. That's right. And I just roll right on through. I have the momentum. Why not? And I think maybe there was a gap behind us, but it wasn't substantial enough for me to actually do any work. Jordan, you know how that is if you're listening to my channel. Look at the beautiful flowers over there. Just love it. Max's dad over there videoing as usual. Love it. Play try gentleman rolls through. We're 6 out of 14 laps. He probably wants something to happen, but I don't know him well enough to trust him, so... All right, there goes a little something. I do 9,000 watts. There goes Looney, just absolutely launching it. Looney, I want to see your data profile from that attack, because that was huge, man. If you could launch that at the finish, you'd be a champion. There, look at the gap he already has. It's just absurd. So I didn't even I kind of went, but I definitely didn't stay on it. And I'm going to let this play try guy bring it back, which I'm like, thank you, Mr. Golden Blue. You're making my life easier. Thank you, sir. And, of course, he gets out of the way, which is smart. I, of course, also get out of the way because I'm like, I can't chase that back. Not going to burn another match right now. And it's one guy, so I'm also not too worried. And there goes Sebastian. Sebastian, awesome work, dude. I let that roll with, I think that's Nico. Very strong, probably at CAT3, I think. But here comes some, yeah, there goes Jack. They're chasing my teammate, Michelle, so I'm going to go with them. Yeah, Mateo here on the yellow Trek. And, yeah, I think this gets reeled back pretty quick now. No, he's still up there. Nico's still up there doing work. Sebastian, thank you, sir. Good work. Chris's cadence always looks a little hectic up there in the cadence jersey. Let's start a poll. Vote yes or no in the comments below. Does Chris's cadence look a little crazy? That's Chris in the jersey right in front of me right there. All right, Michelle on the right. I'm just going to keep saying his name because I used to call him Michael, but it's Michelle, so I've got to make that right. What am I doing on this side? Is someone going to attack? I don't know. I just roll through at 140 watts. Maybe a little elbow bump there. That guy wants the inside. That's not Chris. Who is that? 1,000. 1132. Who just attacked? I did. We were letting him roll away again. Okay, this is me. Yeah, I'm not following a wheel here. I'm like, no, we are not letting Looney ride away. We're just not doing it. So I thought if I could bridge up to him and we would work together, I thought maybe Jack would come, you know, somebody strong. Let's just find out what happens. Riding through the puddle. Man, down to 72 degrees. I hope I brought arm warmers. So I close the gap, not all the way, but I get us here to the tailwind section, and I kind of sit up a little bit. Looking around, seeing what we got, see if anybody else is going to help me close that gap, and I don't think anybody does. Race is halfway over at this point. There goes Jack and Mustafa. Love it. Mustafa, thank you for closing that. So Sebastian did work to close it. Mustafa did work to close it. Good stuff. There's that crazy looking cadence. That guy's like out of the saddle. Who is that? Maximilian is going. So I'm just right with these guys. Staying with them. It's a little hectic right here, but I've got Mustafa up the road. I'm not going to chase him back by myself. I'm obviously going to chase someone else's wheel that's trying to chase down my teammate. There's funny seat cover. Mateo. And we fast forward to 27 minutes. I think we're just going to watch the rest of this, but I do 1,000 watts right here because Max comes on the inside, and Max is a freight train. Why wouldn't I go with him? Look at his wheel coming off the ground. You're a beast, Max, but I follow him. And he will promptly flick me through. What do y'all think Jacob says? No, thank you, sir. I look back. Way too many fast cyclists on our wheel. But we bring these guys back, which I think is going to include Mustafa or Mr. Looney. Let's see. Yep, that is... Well, I'm not sure who that was. Okay, maybe that's a lap rider there in the play try jersey. But he flicks me through. I look. I do not want to... It's not enough of a gap for this to survive. We're talking like 10 yards maybe. All right, so I'm sitting on the front at 140 watts, waiting for that attack, which is probably going to come. But at this point, everybody knows this is when people are trying to work on their sprints. We're probably resigning. Breakaway is not going to survive here. There's Kevin, Bike Works. There's Chris, Merle, Mateo, Big Bryn Miller on his Chapter 2. And, yep, okay, so I got some guys here. I think it's Mr. Douglas, I believe. And I'm staying on that wheel. I believe Sebastian is on my right, maybe. So I've got some teammates right up here, which is awesome. Love it, guys. 4 laps to go. 4 laps to go, says the lap counter. Yeah, so what you're going to start to see is a lot of looking around from everybody. Everybody's going to be like, oh, you go, no, you go, no, you go. And Bryn goes, so I just stay with this. He's closing that gap here. And I let them right away. I'm like, wait, I have a teammate right there. I'm going to sit up a little bit. And Mateo has to go after it. It's kind of a dick move on my part. But if I could let a teammate roll away in 3 minutes, that'd be a podium. So I'd be cool with that. But Jack's there. So, funny seat cover is here as well. So I'm going to go to the right side of the road, and I'm trying to stay out of the wind here. We're about to have a wind from the left coming out of the north again. So I'm just trying to stay protected. I have a teammate up there. Not too concerned right here. But we have 3 laps to go, and it's about to get a little hectic out here. This B race can get sketchy. As can the A. If y'all watch the A video next, it's probably just as sketchy, if not more sketchy, the last lap. But there's Max. We got Dallas Bike Works, DBW, Michelle over there on the left, Jack's up there, so I know who to be paying attention to. At some point, I'm going to realize, man, Jack's making some decent moves. I'm going to get on his wheel, but I don't know when that is. I haven't watched all of this. I kind of skipped through it. We kind of watched this together. Good. I'm probably going to slide over to the left side of the road here if I can to get maximum draft off of Max. Maximum draft off of Max. There's Sebastian on my right. I can see his gloves. Jack 275 is there. I got a teammate up. And we're slowing. Good. I'm happy to have Sebastian here. Gonna stay near him if I can with 2 laps to go. Or 3, sorry. 3 laps. Downloaded some new synthwave. I hope you guys like the background. Oh, there's Clint Wistoff over there. Is that Bradbury on the rainbow bike? I don't think I've ever seen Bradbury still at the front at the end of the B race. That was not nice. My apologies, Bradbury. You are always there. I just never look backwards while racing. That was also mean. Didn't mean it like that. I see the way that could come across. You are a great bike racer. All right. Coming down 3 laps, and it's getting strung out. We're not doing like crazy watts or anything, but it's like getting really hectic up there. I'm just staying on Sebastian's wheel. Got a teammate, gonna squeeze by Max here. A little tight there for a minute, but we're good. We're through. And I am just staying with Sebastian. This guy kind of sends it a little bit. Nothing special, I can tell, and he's by himself. Not worried about it. Okay, I'm getting on this wheel that comes on the inside. Nico! Yeah, I remember this. I was like, no, free wheel, mine. So I go over there, follow it. Now all of a sudden I'm in 5th place. Up here with Mr. Looney and Mateo. And I look around, I'm like, okay, this is a good spot. I got Chris on my right with his silver bar tape, which is probably really slick. That looks really slick. But I realized with 3 laps, we're about to have 2 laps to go. This is a little too far forward with the amount of wind we have. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, yeah. I guess Looney's telling Nico to take that wheel so I don't have to. I'm fine with that. But I'm going to slide back a little bit here. Not super comfortable being that far forward. I think I even tell Bryn, like, hey, that's your wheel. Go ahead. And I'll let him have that. So this is much better. Bryn is a good sprinter. I know that. And so I really am just trying to think about position here. And I think I ultimately start to get kind of boxed in and push back a little bit. And that was totally unintended. 2 laps to go. So let's see how that develops and how ultimately I get out of that. Wow, 70 degrees. Get my beanie out and gloves. I'm ready for some 100-degree races for sure. Over this cold stuff. Alright, so race is scooting along. This dude squeezes up here. Okay, another plate try jersey. There's Jack over there, though. I don't like that guy being there, so I come around him and just keep my spot. I like Jack and Bryn. I know them. So, Sebastian's on my right. He's got those United gloves on. And we're coming up, guys. 1 lap to go here, and we're about a lap and a half. So, things are getting interesting. Heart rate is still oddly low, and I think I noticed that. I'm like, well, maybe I do have a sprint left in my legs. It's not going to be huge, y'all, but it's going to be worth a podium. Okay, so it lags up, and I bet people are going to come around here. Now, Jack moves up. Yep, we got Kevin or DBW coming in there. I'm not sure who that is on the outside or the inside there now. But I kind of stay here to kind of cover the inside. I don't want anyone to kind of swarm us on the left. Chris is up there, so I need to get up a little bit. I'm probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 wheels back. But there's Sebastian, Mustafa. I've got teammates, and so I am also watching their wheels. I come around Bryn here, which ultimately is a good decision. Mateo sits up for some reason. Not sure if he just spin himself out. But I got Mustafa on the right, Sebastian right in front of me. Still further back than I kind of want to be. No, we're probably good with 1 lap to go. And I think Sebastian is going to really just kind of find some lines here on the left. 1 lap to go, 1 lap to go. And Sebastian's doing a good job getting through here. I'm just staying with him. Oh, man, I kind of come around him because Looney's wheel is there. I don't like where I am, so I'm starting to panic a little bit. But, nope, I follow Sebastian. There, Jack's up there. This is good. Mustafa is now on the front. Don't know how he got up there, but he's there, and he's doing work. Keeping the pace high. That's good. I don't want a tax going right now. I want to get to a field. So I dropped 700, slide by Chris, and now I'm on Jack's wheel, which is really good. This is much better positioning. Mustafa is still up there. But I'm just going to figure this out as we go. I got a teammate here sitting, so I'm going to come around him on the left. And I wasn't sure where he was going to go, but he held his line. That was good. I got these 2 play try kids, and I've got my guy up front. Sebastian is going to come through. Where is Sebastian? Mustafa's doing work. Thank you, sir. Love it. Okay, Sebastian, awesome move on the outside. This guy gets on your wheel, and I come around Mustafa here, and yeah. Just Sebastian really doing work right here. I love it. Ultimately, Kevin is going to send it on the outside. Really impressed. Honestly, a good move to send from there because he's protected from the wind, but he had a headwind all the way through the finish. So here comes a little power drop. Almost 1,000 because Kevin comes on the outside, and I should have jumped on that sooner, but I was kind of blocked by this guy. I come around him here in a minute, trying to stay in his draft, do 1,000 watts, and now I'm chasing Kevin. We're in the final turn or two, still doing over 9. I sit down for a second, get back up, hit 1,000 again, and I'm still chasing Kevin, and ultimately Jack's going to come on the right here. He's going to come on the outside. I don't know how he came on the outside in that wind and passed me, but that kid's been training. Good work, Jack. Almost takes Kevin at the line. I take third. Guys, love it. Thank y'all for watching. To Sebastian and Mustafa, thank you guys for the sacrificial riding. It was awesome. If y'all haven't subscribed, subscribe to my stupid channel. Jack, good work, dude. Kevin, good work. I hope that's actually your name. I'm getting out of here, going to Montana. Gonna edit the A-Race, get that posted. Guys, I'll see y'all in a week or two. See ya.